Alrighty, let's deliver some. Don't swear, flowers. I love the first 8 seconds of videos. the two sides of your brain fight, where it's like one side is like, gotta have a punchy intro to your video, and the other part of your brain is like, don't swear, don't say it, don't swear, don't swear, don't swear, don't swear. It's like, but that's what my brain defaults to at all times, is swearing.
How to tell that we're not creative people.
No. There was evidence. It was all of the things I do and say. This is Basil's house.
Uh-huh.
The flowers were supposed to go to Hero's mom. I'm very smart. Hello, Sparkle Dog.
Looks like it's getting pretty late. Should probably head to your house right after this. That sound good to you?
That was the plan. Was it a
You
plan
never
to
got that
return
girl
warning?
seashells, Keith.
No! Where would I get them?
I don't know. You're supposed to explore and look.
Well, it took too long. Well,
You did. Now we're gonna get the bad ending
the
where
no seashells ending.
where Sunny kills everyone with the knife. He murders the entire hometown.
Yep. Sonny the killer. No one ate the cookies or the sandwich. Why did we even do that? Just to disappoint our mom?
Wow.
I also sometimes do this. That's all I lived for. Oh, it's in their bedroom. That makes sense.
Oh, hey mom, I got you some flowers. I thought that was Kel.
It's weird that
Hero doesn't normally talk with the squiggly line.
Yeah, for me it's whenever Hero gets like really smiley, he has like a little bit of like a punk ass looking expression to him that makes me think he's Kel.
Oh, are these for me?
That's what the sentence I said meant.
They're beautiful. Thank you.
Ha! Hero, you're such a charmer. Just like your old man. No one's watching the baby. No one's watching the baby.
I'm sorry for overreacting earlier. I knew Sunny is moving away. I know Sunny is moving away soon. Try your best to keep in touch. Friends are harder to make the older you get.
Because there's something wrong with our society. Mom.
I think it's just because you tolerate people less. The older you get, the closer you get to becoming a hermit, which is the end goal of all human life.
No.
Correct.
No.
100% correct.
The end goal of all human life is the orgy in the Matrix Revelations.
We have very different priorities.
Mom, that's so depressing. We'll be fine.
Yes, I'm sure you will be.
It might have been reloaded.
Take care, Sunny. No, you'll always have a home here.
It's probably reloaded because I feel like that was practically the first impression of Zion you get, and they're pretty busy fighting a war in Revelations. It's nighttime. Let's go find some seashells. It's too late. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't have object permanence. Wow. It just hit me. It's been so long since we've been inside your house, even though we live right next door. Time really flies, huh? Even they even have nighttime sprites. That attention to detail is wild.
Yeah, it sure does. Let's go inside. After you, Sunny.
Whoa, this place is cleared out, Sonny. Your house feels a lot bigger now that nothing's here. There used to be a couch here where oh.
That was me. There used to be a couch here where we'd watch TV. We'd all come over every weekend and watch cartoons in the morning.
Yeah, and this is the stain from that one time I spilt my orange Joe. Mari got so mad at me.
Well, that's because her cat stepped in it and walked all over the house.
Oh yeah, huh? Oh man. It looks like it's getting too dark to see the treehouse.
That's okay. Maybe we can come back tomorrow.
Wait, I have an idea. What if we just stay over for the night? It's gonna be our last time in this house forever, right? And when will the next time be that we spend... When will be the next time we can spend the night with Sunny like this?
I'd love to, but Mom's not going to be happy about it.
She'll be fine. I'm tired of waking up at night because of Sally's crying anyway. You're gonna wash dishes with Mom for an entire week, aren't you? You deserve this.
Well, that's true. It'll probably be fine. We live right next door, so we'll only be a walk away.
In fact, let's all hang out in Sunny's house together. So the stain actually did turn out to be cat related. A little bit. They have you spend time in other people's houses that have basically the same floor plan. And then you go in yours and it's just boxes and floor space and sadness.
Ah, I remember this hallway. The closet was to the left. And the piano room was to the right. Wonder if the piano's still there. I'll go on ahead and see.
Closet to the left upstairs, I assume?
Ouch.
Ooh. A little tinnitus as a gift.
Don't judge me too hard. I haven't practiced in a while.
Show off.
Ha, I guess I still got it. Hey, Sonny, that reminds me. Do you still play the violin? Oh. It's not here. Guess you already packed it up. There was a song you used to play with Mari. Still gets stuck in my head sometimes, but I don't remember what it's called. You two would play it over and over and over. You'd even hear it from our house sometimes. What was it again?
Bye. Conversation over. One of two old grandfather clocks. They stopped working a long time ago, but Mom likes to keep them around. They're gonna do a little like, if I ever were to lose you.
Did we ever get a chance to check the closet like his mom asked him to?
I just left.
Great. Okay.
The word Omori is etched in the center. So it does say Omori on the real piano.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I wasn't
interesting.
joking when I joked about Omori being his piano sona.
Yeah, I just didn't remember, like, was the piano in real life or was it in the nightmare dimension when we looked at it?
We saw it in the nightmare dimension.
Yeah. I feel like Omori was going at things earlier because the door was being knocked on, but I don't remember.
Oh, you're right. You are right, I think. He said he wouldn't go into one of the rooms. I'm glad that someone's been taking care of Mari's piano, or you made it so that, or you mentioned that he wasn't going to go in. There's barely any dust at all.
How come Hero still remembers how to play All Good and stuff? I can barely even read sheet music anymore. Because he did it more? Man, all of a sudden I'm getting real sleepy. Maybe we should call it a night.
That sounds good to me. I have to get up early for my morning jog anyway. So where should we sleep, Sonny? Probably somewhere in your room, right? Or you used to hate sleeping alone. Weren't you gonna... If you're gonna wake up for a morning jog... I thought the whole point of hanging out together was to, like, hang out overnight and go explore the treehouse and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't specifically say treehouse, but it was the thought right after that. And you just figure the point is to actually stay up, because otherwise you're just going to sleep and happening to be in the same room, and that's it.
Yeah, that's not even really hanging out.
Yeah. I guess he got really into fitness, because the kid version of him, like, almost seems like he has asthma or something, the way that he's, like...
he's just constantly being forced to exercise.
Yeah, but it's just like he has trouble keeping up with everybody else, but in here he's like... Yeah. He's like, oh, his breathing's stable, and I gotta get up for my morning jog and so on. It's like it's very a different setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun. We can sleep on the floor if anything. Let's go find some blankets.
Hold on, Kel. Wait for me.
That sounds stupid, Kel.
Can Omori play the piano now?
Oh. He won't go back in. Well. I'm hearing piano now. Oh.
Mari's ghost at the save point.
At the basket. Always the basket. An empty picnic basket. Would you like to save? I can still load it. I can still save scum. I don't want to. I can go find the seashell. Whenever that was. A bathtub. Where is the closet?
Probably downstairs in the main room, I think is what it said. She said clean the downstairs closet or something, maybe to the left.
It's like, is it on a wall we can't see? Because I just did that. There's nowhere else to go in this building.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So I don't even know if you can follow up on what she said.
Yeah, I guess not. Oh well.
Unless the piano's the closet. He said the closet's on the left and the piano room's on the right. So like, is the closet like...
Maybe try to just go, yeah, exactly here. Left. No.
I can inspect stuff around it, but not the wall.
Wah, 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 wah. Maybe the closet is Mari's room. I don't know.
Aw, cozy.
There is no space for Omori in his own room. He's just going to sleep on his bed away from the Tent Brothers.
Farewell, Tent Brothers, you fools. Where'd you find a lantern? You're also really you're really unpacking my packing chores. Hey, Sonny, we built a bed fort. Hope you don't mind.
This is all Kel's idea. I had nothing to do with it.
Is the song called Omori?
I don't know.
I'm just like, and it's not a real question. I'm like dropping it as a thing. I'm like,
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
What was this song again? And like in our brain, like we call ourselves Omori in the memory where Mari's still alive.
Well, I mean, the piano itself is called Omori.
Yeah. Was it scratched onto it or?
No, I think it was just the brand. It was the brand of it, I thought.
Yeah, I wonder. There's a connection because now we're connecting the piano.
Yeah.
To his strange identity, and it's like, and I think about how like music is such a strong way of re-evoking memory in an unexpected way. And this is often about the retrieval and denial of memories of a dead family member and friend and so on. The fact that she's haunting us everywhere and that she's still alive in our dreams and so on, but then like her photos are being stolen and so on, so you can't see her face in real life anywhere.
Yeah.
By the way, Hero, Sunny and I got you a gift. Kel gave Hero's gift to Hero. It's Papa Chip's Chip Off the Old Block cookbook. Remember this? I forgot.
Of course I do. I did too. Man, I remember when I wanted to be a cook. Seems so silly now.
No. Hey, you're pretty good at it. And you can still be a cook, Hero.
It's okay. I don't have time for that anymore.
But you really like to cook, don't you? And people have to eat, right? So, like, why not?
I don't think it works that way, Cal.
Snore.jpg.
Honk shoe, me. He's such a fast sleeper.
Give me his power.
Always been that way, I guess. Thanks for letting us sleep over, Sonny. I bet it's been pretty hard in this empty house, especially without Mari. Sorry I couldn't be there for you and more. Everything feels so different now. It seems like you've pretty much stayed the same. So wrong. Could not be more wrong. It's kind of relieving, to be honest. It's really nice to see you again. I just wish Aubrey and Basil could be here too. Anyway. Sorry for ranting. It's getting late. I'll probably head to sleep soon too. Good night, Sonny. I'll talk to you in the morning. Just fucking go to bed in your own house and then walk over. Walk over in the morning. You live less than a minute away.
It is funny because it's like it's purely a gesture.
Yeah.
They look weird. They both look really weird as sprites here. I think it's because neither of them have a head angle that suggests that they're actually laying backwards. So they both just look like they're sitting up. Goofy. A very comfortable bed. What if they fuck up our energy and now are gonna have a fucked up dream? They get weirder. Hello. R.I.P. real life segments. I also just feel like the real life segments are just like really meaningful moment to moment. Like they're really solid.
Yeah, they're way better than the other world moments.
So I'm like, no,
sequences.
Don't go back to sleep. Oh, that's Sunny and Omori rendered separately.
Yeah.
Bye, Sunny. Omori wears super long programmer socks. I'm sure you'll say it's like Yume Nikki or something, but like I get like the Inio Asano vibes a little bit from the weird use of like real life photos in the middle of this.
No, that's not too Yume Nikki-esque. There's a little bit of it, but not. I wouldn't say it's more than any other aspect of the game. I mean, this game really does take a lot from Yume Nikki, though. Like, so much of this is in the language of the Yume Nikki fan game. Because it's obviously like pulling. Yeah, well, like, so there's like a long history, a lineage of Yume Nikki fan games. Things like a game called Dot Flow, a game called Lisa that you're familiar with as a Yume Nikki fan game. All of these things kind of got or Off was very heavily inspired by Yume Nikki. Like, all of these games have a kind of shared design language.
So when you say the Yume Nikki fan game, you're talking about like the community, essentially, kind of like the community of post Earthbound games.
Yes, exactly.
I wonder how cleanly those divide and how much those overlap. The Earthbound and Yume Nikki games.
Well, I mean, Yume Nikki was an Earthbound fan, or kind of was directly inspired by Earthbound, and it's that kind of started this movement. Granted, there is a very long history.
Play the Earthbound trilogy and Yume Nikki at some point.
The Earthbound games are very good. They hold up very well. But the thing with RPG Maker is that RPG Maker had a very healthy demo scene in Japan, and on the early Japanese internet, and we kind of separate out those games from what we call Earthbound fan games, because there is a slightly different lineage between RPG Maker games that are basically weird horror RPGs for the most part made in RPG Maker that are for the most part pretty straightforward JRPGs that just have horror flavoring or like gimmicks, versus the more introspective Yume Nikki Earthbound fan games, which almost universally strip out mechanics from RPG Maker and focus much more on this style of like indie storytelling, and like, for lack of a better word, like a lot of it is like aesthetically flavored in a way that is very uniform. And there is a kind of complex commingling of these two kind of lineages of having games that kind of cross from one genre to the other, or share influence from one, branch or the other of these two sort of divergent RPG Maker paths. But for the most part, I would say games like Omori and Lisa, they lean more on the Yume Nikki side of things, and they share a lot with the Yume Nikki side of things, in that there are things on screen at times where I look at it and I go, I understand what this is, because it is using like a shared design language as shorthand to kind of communicate things, or like play with the tropes and lampshade certain things. So yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of commingling, there's a little bit of overlap between them, but they also kind of all contribute to this same like interwoven community and design language that creates this kind of pseudo subgenre of RPG Maker games.
You got to go through and understand everything, otherwise you sound like the boss baby guy.
I played a lot of these in college because it was a very interesting scene. And granted, I was like into it right around the time that like a lot of English language Yume Nikki fan game kind of stuff was coming out and being translated. VG Person was doing a lot of stuff at that time. There was stuff like Ebe and Mad Father first coming out. In English, Off, obviously. Other games like that, LCD DEM, Lucid Dream. What was the other one? Cursed Telephone, Space Birthday. Like, all of those games were kind of...
Space Birthday.
All happening
Space
at the
X
same
Birthday.
time. So, was it called Space Birthday? I think it was called Space Birthday. But... yeah, like a lot of those games were all kind of coming out at the same time, and all came from the same, commingling of creators. So you can kind of easily see the influences of them kind of all bleeding into each other. And that's right when Omori's Indiegogo Kickstarter was announced. So
let's see here. So this is a bit of a rule break. In fact, I was so used to the idea of seeing her standing alone and then turning to me that I expected her to fade away, forgetting that this is the dream and not reality, so she's actually here. But she's never away from the picnic basket. It's surreal to see her here at the end of a pier. Alright, I'm Mari, aren't I? She hasn't spoken in ages. Omori, you're here. I'm so glad you found me. Kel, Aubrey, Hero, and all the children are gone. Oh. There's a thick fog enveloping the entire forest. Everywhere except here. Maybe our friends are somewhere across the water. Let's find them together. Do you want to join me? Okie dokie. Thanks, little brother. I knew I could count on you. I'll keep you company so you're not alone. I know you really hate that. Yeah, if all the children are gone, then I can't do any side quests anyway.
Yep. It seems to be relatively
Fear of water.
railroaded.
Steady your heartbeat. Don't be afraid. It's not as scary as you think. Skadoosh.
Yeah, I assumed that the voice telling him how to calm down earlier was Mari. So, makes sense.
You are no longer
because that's like an
afraid of
exact
drowning.
quote.
That's You should be afraid of drowning.
It's a pretty okay fear to have, yeah.
Yeah. Specifically drowning. It's not like fear of deep water or whatever. Like, I don't like being in water. I don't like being in unknowable deep water. I'm fine in a pool. So I do have a fear there of sorts, but I don't think I need to overcome a fear of drowning, which is also not what my fear is of.
Yeah.
Like, swimming across a weird, long-distance, misty pool, like, lake like this. I'm not really worried about drowning, because I can just lay on my back and float if I get tired.
Yeah.
But I do think I'm going to get eaten.
I mean, I think that's also fair. I wouldn't want to be lost at sea.
Yeah. But what about lost at tree? Oh, I can go left. Oh, this is way bigger than I thought it was. Welcome to the segment where we slowly cross a lake for 2 minutes straight in the fog, again, which has never happened in any video game before.
No psychological horror video game has ever made you cross a foggy lake to get to a lighthouse.
Never. And there's especially never been a remake of it that's twice as long. I still have to play that.
It's extremely fucking good.
I have heard.
It's nice that we get to have nice things.
I do like it when things are nice. The logistical strain of keeping up with all the things that seem nice is hard, though.
It's extremely exhausting.
Yep. Something stares at you from the other side of the screen. I will say that I like that TV shows are returning to having weekly release schedules, because it actually is nice to just have, like, a weekly thing to look forward to. But I only ever have, like, 1 or 2 of them at a time, and then they drift away and I lose them again. Ooh, are the faces scratched out of this portrait?
Looks like it, yep.
This poor photo. It's barely holding itself together. What the fuck? Is this our family? Is that supposed to be Mari? It's so creepypasta that it's hard to tell what I'm looking at. But also, all of their faces look like the faces that were on everything in Mischief Maker.
Yeah, I think it's just Omori's family, yeah, and Mari.
I need to play Mischief Maker. An unmade bed. It hasn't been used in years. Mischief Makers and Silent Bomber are just 2 of those weird childhood games seared in my brain that never feel like they actually existed because no one talks about them. And I've got to do playthroughs of them sometime. It's like Jet Force Gemini stuff, where it's like, I swear they're real and they're important to me. No one will watch it, but... A pair of binoculars. Want to check out the view? It's all mist still. Whoa. Am I just scrolling down the same lake that we already saw from the same perspective?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I am moving. Okay, I'm still. Okay, now I hit the wall.
I like the Ghost Echo voice because it reminds me of the Forest Temple music in Ocarina of Time.
The Ghost Echo voice?
Yeah, in the music, there's like a woo 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 woo
that
sound.
I don't know if there's anything to see out here. We can see so little at any given time. It's also just not how you use binoculars. I mean, eventually, if you have a really specific goal, but generally your starting point is to spot something in the distance and then look at it and then raise your binoculars to your face to actually see it up close. You don't just like aimlessly scroll around too zoomed in to tell what you're looking at. There's no rose in this glass. There is no light here. Alright, this is not the Beast's rose room. This is a lighthouse. Can I crawl up the chimney?
Doesn't look like it.
Why is Omori's family being shown in a lighthouse? I wonder. It does sound like that, like the psycho knife scene a little bit. Funny boards. I can hop back in the water over here. Hop in the water over here. On the left and right sides. Omori, I'm so proud of you. You swam all the way here, even though you've always been terrified of water. But there's still one big thing you're afraid of, isn't there? Something a little bit harder to overcome. Is it
Me!
loneliness?
And then she bites his head off. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. And that's the sound she makes, too.
She just unzips into teeth. I'm using that term a lot in horror context lately. The idea of a body unzipping is like I love that verb. Dead batteries. Cool. Something stares at you from the other side of the screen. Uh-huh. Dirty wardrobe. Well, I was right. I was right to think that his next dream would have fucked up vibes, and it's all, like, wrong now. Maybe it's because he knows it's going to be his last night here, so he's, like, anticipating a void where just every one of the kids that he knows is just gone now. What if we never have a party again? Did it loop? Did loop. I can't inspect the, I can't get the batteries. That would go up. Hello? Seems like an overturned canoe. James, no! James is Silent Hill 2, right?
James is from Silent Hill 2, yes.
Harry is the first one? Harry Mason?
Yep. Harry Mason, yep.
Because her name's Cheryl Mason.
Yes.
I'm good at thing. Even though most of my exposures to that character is him being played by the woman in the movie.
In the movie, her name is... I think?
Oh, it didn't transmit what you said at all?
In the movie, her name is Rose da Silva.
I have a soft spot for that movie. Even after playing the games, I'm like, it's not a very bad adaptation. I just really don't like the part where the child monologues for 10 minutes in the climax of the film, and they like...
Basically, all of the reshot scenes.
Explain the entire film when you're like, Oh, everyone gathered around the thing. They're gathered around a watermelon. There's children laughing. And I love seeing the transitions to and from. I love that they recreate the creepy overhead alleyway camera angle and everything from the game, like shot like perfectly, basically in the intro. There's a lot about that's pretty solid. I like that Pyramid Head rips off somebody's entire skin in one go, just all of it, and then throws it at a church door. That's just an insane. That's just unhinged. We're like, oh, okay. Just nightmare imagery of some. Oh, there goes Basil. Just nightmare imagery of somebody grabbing the skin on your chest and then twisting and seeing all of the skin on your body twist with it like a rag, and then he just pulls. You're like, oh, that's nightmare imagery. That's
cool.
weirdly distressing too.
Cool.
It's the skin. Omori. It seems that you've forgotten something important. Are you okay with that? I'm not too sure. You've seen this curtain once before. The last time we went to the lake. This is my stop, though. I know I shouldn't have come. It just gets a little lonely without everyone. It's not my place to say anymore, but I hope you're still there, Sonny. I really miss you. Did she drown at the lake?
I don't know.
The penultimate fear was drowning, and the final fear is seemingly being left alone. And their final thing was the lake. Goodbye, little brother.
The Lake Butthole, also known as a whirlpool.
Uh-huh. The butthole of the lake. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. That was probably... I was a little too ready for that. To jump in the lake butthole. A little bit of...
Keith just couldn't help himself. He had to dive right in.
Yeah. It's very Zek hopping in the coffin.
Yep.
You're just gonna let him do that? Oh, well. Uh-huh. Mysterious, maybe drowned, black-haired girl is gone, and the next image is us finding a well in the fog on an island. Uh-huh. That movie did genuinely scare me as a kid, because I saw it when I was like 10.
The Ring?
Yeah.
The Ring is a legitimately scary movie.
It fucked me up for a while.
Both the Japanese and Verbinski's Ring are totally solid films.
Anglerfish? Eat me? No. I believed for a moment. Speaking of things I'm afraid of now, although there's not a reason to be afraid of them in real life because they're not very big, but I'm afraid of them because of Outer Wilds.
We need the M.
We need the M?
Yep.
Welcome, yep. Whoa. 5 keys left. Ribbit. Waiting for something to happen? Why do they always say that? What do they mean by that? It's getting, like, the more they say it, the more unnerving it gets. There's a hole here. Look into the hole.
It's gone now.
No. I'm keeping it open with my head. Hi.
Spooky.
Oh, there's eyes on the inside. Lick them. Lick the eyes.
The hole's gone now.
No. Bring it back. I'm entitled to hole. I should play the dig a hole game.
It took me 4 hours to finish.
I feel left out culturally again. Which happens every 6 hours. Because there's too much culture. They should slow down. Fun Gator.
We're in Bikini Bottom.
We really are. It feels like we went down to like the advanced darkness place or whatever. Mm-hmm. That creepy, deep, deep down place. Are you now making your own SpongeBob references to like fit in?
Yeah, exactly.
The toll Gator.
This lane's carpool the only, kid. Come back when you've got friends.
Damn. Called out for being lonely. Oh no, my fear of being lonely is playing out now. This
looks like one of the starting dreams in Lucid Dream. Very interesting.
Hey kid, you wanna go somewhere cool? You should go to the Last Resort. It's the hottest, trendiest place to be these days. I can take you there if you want, kid. It's all the rage. Come on, get in a stranger's car. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Much. Ooh.
Ooh goo.
That sounds like a bite.
A little bumpy, but not all that bad. Come back anytime, kid.
Did I lose any health? Nope. Oh, there's Cal. I was wondering if they would just not have party members in this thing. I'm kind of hoping. Part of me, this is me being mean to the game, but I'm like, part of me is hoping like maybe they'll stick to it. Maybe it'll just be a freak out sequence today, because I'm kind of just looking for them to not return to the RPG format. I don't really feel like playing that part as much. Last resort. Alright. Endless highway.
Wow.
How endless is it though?
Play some vaporwave beats.
Yeah. I can't defeat the glug glug noises. Those never go away. Did I loop? What's... Oh. Spooky. That one's oddly distressing looking.
That's just what jellyfish look like.
That one looks less... Well, it's because that one's got like blood color. It's got like a skull.
So all red is evil now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're all
they're
all different colors, but this one specifically gives the vibe of like... It has like... It looks fleshy, like in the... It looks like Kezu.
Delicious.
Is Kezu also a food in addition to being a horrible foreskin monster?
No.
I don't know. You're Japanese, man.
Kezu is Japan's favorite monster. It routinely ranks #1 because Japan is a liberated country that believes in and trusts the foreskin.
Yeah. They're really big fans of foreskins and the foreskin monsters. I'm gonna draw Kezu as a foreskin now. No, I won't. That sounds hard. I will implant the idea in 3 of my artist friends' minds, and we'll see if any of them then manifest it later. I think the endless part is now actually looping. Yeah, there's no
Possibly.
more clams. I'm all out of clams. I'm so lost without you. And we're immediately back, I think? Or are we? Or does it keep track of how many tiles deep you are? Uh-oh. Okay, let's do the taxi. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if my taxi driver leans over and swallows me whole. Hi, Kel.
Hey, Omori, there you are. Where have you been, buddy? While you were gone, everyone got tricked into signing contracts.
That's not where I thought this was going.
Okay.
So, we all have jobs now. We all got tricked into jobbing. We're growing up so fast. My job is to point people to the last resort. That's where I work. What a fantastic interpretation of the concept of adulthood, is being like, we all got tricked into having jobs.
It's true.
There it is. It's the last resort because they single-handedly attacked and destroyed all of the other ones. But I gotta say, this job isn't all that it's cut out to be. So why don't we get everyone to quit and get the heck out of here? Here's been traveling a lot for work lately, but I know for sure that Aubrey is working on the 5th floor of the last resort. We should go find her first. Alrighty, well I guess we'll check out the last resort next episode, and also find out what having a job is like. I've heard it's nice. Don't ruin the illusion for me, no one tell me. Just kidding, that outro was fake because I need to go save because we're stopping for the day. I'm a professional. This is... Oh, I see what they're doing.
Yeah.
The job for Aubrey, but we don't have friend. These people attack you if they see you? Stealthily
know.
dodge them all. It feels like they're doing Pokemon training spins.
Possible. Or maybe they're just
Made it.
circling around. Who knows? We'll
Underwater
investigate
sushi,
next time.
That sounds disgusting. Hey, Mari. Look who finally decided to show up.
This is probably the song they played together.
Yeah.
Omori, it's so good to see you again.
What is it, Omori? Aren't you happy to see your big sister? Oh, that's just Omori being Omori. You can't blame him for the way he looks. Oh, because we must have reacted differently because we just saw her, the real her, go away, and then this one's still here. Which, what does that mean? That there's still a Mari after we literally saw Mari move on and like be like, it was nice seeing you, bye.
Yeah.
I hope you've moved on from me. Hope you didn't conjure a tulpa or something. Anyway, as I was just saying, working pays the bills, but it's not very exciting. So me and Omori are gonna go get Aubrey and Hero, and then we're gonna find Basil? Basil? Oh yeah! Basil. That's what we're gonna do. Always happy to help. Let me know if you need anything else, alright? Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Mari. The boss loves me. We'll be in and out of the last resort real quick, no problem. Okay, if you say so, Kel. Come on, Omori. I can't wait for you to meet the boss. He's awesome. Ah, yes. Some raw seafood. Would you like to eat some? Yeah. It's interesting that Kel forgot. Because it seems like finding your missing friend's a big deal. So I'm wondering if it's almost like she's affecting the other illusions or whatever. Or they're doing something there. But I don't know. But it's time to take a break. See y'all next time. For real this time. Unless...